Anyone who's ridden the Rocket on Line 2 knows that the trains, they're aging and in desperate need of replacement. The city and the province have been calling on Ottawa for help. Today, a glimmer of hope from the federal government, but advocates say it's not enough. The Prime Minister, along with the Deputy PM and Toronto's Mayor, visiting a TTC subway repair facility today to mark the opening of applications for a new $30 billion public transit fund.
We announced that we wanted to build a permanent transit funding a number of years ago, $3 billion a year, so that's $30 billion over the next 10 years. But what we've done over the past years is work with cities like Toronto, with partners, to make sure that it's flowing in the right way.
In Toronto, replacing the aging subway trains on Line 2 has been a priority. But when asked about that project, Trudeau saying it's an ongoing conversation.
It's not the federal government that decides what municipalities and provinces are going to be spending on. We're there to be a partner on their priorities.
TTC is putting in an application. Let me see, right now.
The TTC has previously said it will cost around $2.3 billion to purchase a minimum of 55 Line 2 subway trains that would replace the existing fleet. The city and province have already committed their share. But even if the federal application for funds is approved, the money isn't expected to flow until 2026.
Normally with federal infrastructure funds, you spend the money, they then pay. Okay, so it's okay if it comes in later on, in later years.
Not good enough for transit advocates.
The clock is ticking. We still don't know if Line 2 trains will be replaced in time before they start falling apart. At today's announcement, we did not get a firm commitment from the Prime Minister.
What the federal government announced was a transit funding program that doesn't actually fund transit service.
Meantime, advocacy group Environmental Defense calls the announcement disappointing because the money has been designated for capital funding and not operational as well.
So that means that cities can use the money to buy a new bus or build a new LRT or new subway trains, but they can't actually use that money to run more frequent and reliable service, which is really at the root of getting more ridership and reducing carbon emissions.
For City News, I'm Erica Natividad.